The neighbor's final gift. Daniel lived in a small village where days passed slowly and evenings belonged to the children. Every afternoon, he and his friends filled the dusty streets with laughter, chasing each other under the fading light of the sunset. But their games always stopped whenever Mr. Ionescu came outside. He was an old neighbor, thin and hunched, with deep lines carved into his face. He held a cane in one hand and, more importantly, candies in the other. Every single day, without fail, he would shuffle to his gate and say, "Come here, little ones." The children would gather around him, hands stretched out. His candies were simple but sweet, wrapped in colorful paper that crinkled like tiny treasures. To them, the old man wasn't just a neighbor, he was part of their childhood joy. But one evening, he didn't come. The children waited, staring at his silent house. No cane tapped against the stones, no gate open, no candies appeared. "Maybe he is sick," whispered a girl. Daniel felt a strange unease. Mr. Ionescu had never missed a day. His absence hung over the street, like a shadow, making the children's laughter fade and their games shorter. Even the sunset seemed duller without his smile at the gate. The next afternoon, the children gathered again, and that's when they saw something unexpected. In front of the old man's gate sat a bag of candies, neatly tied as if placed there just for them. The wrappers gleamed faintly in the evening light as though they had just been left. The children squealed with delight, rushing forward to grab their share. No one questioned where the bag had come from. They tore open the wrappers and stuffed the sweets into their mouths, laughing once more. But Daniel stayed behind. He stared at the closed windows, the silent house, the heavy stillness that surrounded it. Something felt wrong. The candies tasted the same, the wrappers looked the same, but the joy was gone. It was like chewing on silence. That evening, Daniel tugged at his mother's sleeve. "Mama, where is Mr. Ionescu? He hasn't come out, but today there was a bag of candies at his gate." His mother's face changed. She took his hand and whispered, "Daniel, Mr. Ionescu passed away 2 nights ago. He's gone." A cold shiver ran through the boy's body. His thoughts spun wildly. If Mr. Ionescu was dead, then who had left the bag? He remembered his friends happily chewing candies that should not exist. Suddenly, the sweetness felt poisoned. That night, Daniel lay awake, listening to the wind rattling the shutters. He told himself it was just his imagination, that he would forget everything by morning. But then he heard it. A faint crickle right beneath his window, like candy wrappers being unwrapped slowly, one by one. And underneath it, barely audible, came the hollow tapping of a cane on stone. Daniel couldn't close his eyes all night, and in the morning he told his mother everything he had heard. The woman understood the danger. She said a prayer of purification and burned incense in his room and throughout the house. That evening, when Daniel went out to play again, there was no longer a bag at Mr. Ionescu's gate. His mother had chased away the unclean spirits that has disguised themselves as Mystery Ionescu, spirits that wanted to lure and capture the pure souls of children. But when the children raised their eyes toward the old man's house, through a dust covered, shadowed window, they saw a faint light flickering, as if someone or something was still there, waiting. The end.